Hello, Facebook Fabulites. This is Dr. Nicole, aka the DJ Doc, aka Chief Engineer, Chief Commander in Positivity from TGC Positivity. Listen, I am sitting here in some congested traffic, and there has been something on my mind that I can no longer wait to share with you all. So get a pen, get some paper or some kind of capture device of choice. Here's what I'd like to share with you. I want to add a few F words to your lexicon, your daily vocabulary. So here are, for those of you that know me well, I have a special affinity for F words. And though my mother was an evangelist in life, I can't help myself. I really love the F words. Anyway, so I found some F words that my mother would be proud of. So let me get you going. The first F word, and let me back up just 1 second, you all. I want to have you add these 4 F words to your vocabulary, your daily vocabulary, because they are critical to support your ability, your capacity, your velocity to make change, to make meaningful change. So as you all know, here at Practicing Positivity, we're all about helping you uncover, recover, discover, to lay your hands on what are the things that give you life. What are the things that give you that vitality, that zest in your step, that brings just that sense of your heart expanding with joy? That's what we do here in the studio. So welcome aboard. And here are these 4 F words that I want to add to your vocabulary. First, failure. Failure. If you are in the midst of trying to make meaningful change, whether that be in your personal life, whether that be in your professional life, whether that be with your family, your spouse, whether that be with how often you clean your house, whatever your thing is, you got to get next to and you got to get cozy with failure. Failure. So the first thing that I'm going to ask you to do with that first F is reframe failure to be friendly. Write that one down. Reframe failure to be friendly. So, hey, Dorita, good to see you. Failure is friendly because failure contains the information that you need to keep learning, to keep growing, to be more resilient, to be more resourceful, to get your mind right. As my mother used to say, failure can work for you, but you must reframe it. Failure must be friendly. That's the first F. Second F that I want you to get next to, and I want you to put this thing so deep in your vocabulary, people think you got you're a one-word Lucy. Here's the deal. Feedback. Feedback, or I'll give you a little Nicolean spin on it from some of my appreciative inquiry brethren and sistren. Feed forward. So you want to get used to not only getting feedback, i.e. passively, it shows up, people are sharing it with you, but I want you to go kamikaze, because you're trying to, if you're in the midst of trying to change anything, you're trying to go from one state to another state. So you're trying to let something go or to change it or to transform it. So you don't want to go back to it. You want to be transcendent, right? You want to go. That's my kamikaze reference. You're going to another level. We ain't coming back. That's what kamikaze said. We ain't coming back from the mission. So that's how I want you to be. I'm not coming back the same. So feed forward or feedback gives you the information, gives you the insight, gives you the knowledge, gives you, sometimes it's just the sheer strength, the resourcefulness. It makes you pivot. That feedback also can be essential. Feedback is one of your friendlies now. All right, now let's go to the third F. You've got a new relationship, right? With failure. Failure is now friendly. You've got some feedback that can turn into feed forward, that can push you forward. So you're looking for that information. Oh, and here's the other piece I wanted to share with you all about feedback and feed forward. Get active with it. Don't be passive. Don't wait for it to show up and, well, if somebody really didn't like it, they'll tell me, or, well, if they really liked it, they'd let me know. No, get bold with what you're trying to do. Ask people for some feedback. ask people for some feed forward, because here's what you're inviting them to do: contribute to you. You're inviting them to inform your process. And here's what I want you to know about information. Information can be dead weight if you're not going to do anything with it. And if you're going to keep it so objectified, so far out there from you, it can't get in there and have its way with you. That information can't get in there and do some transformative work. So you want to activate the feedback by asking for it, not simply waiting for it. If you're watching, give me a thumbs up or go ahead and put feedback. Feedback. I'm activating my feedback. Now, your third F, right? You're in the midst of a change process. Your third F is flow. Once you get clear about your failure is my friend, so I can stop being scared of it. I can stop not doing something. I can stop procrastinating and get on with the thing and invite failure, because I recognize failure is going to build me. I can invite feedback because it's going to help me move forward and feed forward. I can get into a flow state because I'm not wasting all of my energy trying to avoid a mistake, or I'm not trying to avoid somebody telling me something, A, I don't want to hear, or B, sharing in a way that I don't want to hear. So it allows you to get into your flow, get into that place where you're moving beyond willpower and having to push through. You've already done that. You've pushed through. You get into that flow state where things can move naturally, where your creativity can go to the next level, where your insights can actually take you somewhere. All right. So that's that flow state. But you get to the flow state by how you use that failure moment and how you use that feedback and feed forward. Now, for our fourth F, those first three are really crucial to get you into your flow. This fourth F is the money shot, your freedom, your freedom. This is how you experience in your change process. This is how you experience true freedom from those chains of, I don't want to have people criticize me. I don't want to fail. Nobody wants to fail. Change is hard. Listen, your own body has the intelligence to be in a constant state of change. Because if you're not changing, you dying, baby. If you're not changing, you are stagnating. And if you're stagnating, you're dying. So your own body's wisdom has predisposed you to be a change master. But we must approach this process and drop some of the F-bombs that I've just shared with you. You got them? The 4 F-bombs. All right. These are the new F-bombs. These are the new F-bombs we're going to start working. The first is failure. Failure is friendly. The second is I'm using my feedback to help me feed forward, to help me move forward. The third is I use my first 2 F's to get into my flow. And the fourth F is this is where I have my freedom. This is where I have my freedom when I activate all the F's, right? When I get all my F's in line, then I can have some real freedom and stop trying to avoid, stop trying to procrastinate or allowing procrastination to rob me of my joy, to rob me of my delight, to rob me of those things that are running around in my brain and in my heart and banging on the door to get out. These are the F's that can change your life. So this is what I'm learning. If you are in the game and you're up to change something, go ahead and put it up on the comments in my Facebook page. Listen, we're going to work on these 4 F's for the month of October. Every week, I'm going to come on and we're going to break these 4 F's down, one for each week. But here's where the power is, you guys. The power is you got to make it real for you. You got to put something in here that is absolutely real for you so that when it changes, when you start activating that failure is friendly, then something can turn on for you. Okay? So here's what I want you to do. Come back here every week. We're going to come in on Fridays and we're going to be talking about one of the 4 F's. But what I want you to do is post on my page. And if you're a little skittish to post it on the public facing page, direct message me. What are you going to put at stake? How are you going to make these 4 F's work for you in an area of your life that is real for you? that makes a difference for you, that will bring more life and vitality and zest to you. Because remember, that's what we do here at the studio. We lay hands on those things that are going to help us recover, uncover, or discover the source of energy, vitality, and zest for life. And life are the things that we love, those things that we are inspired by, the things that are fun, those things that activate our faith and that give us an exceptional life. That's a Nicolean original. Write it down. You want to have a life, not just an existence. All right, so I will go ahead and see you guys. I'll see you the first Friday in October, and we are going to be going deep on failure. We are going to be going deep on failure, but before we get there, post on the page. What are you going to use this month of October to create a breakthrough for yourself? Where are you going to focus those 5 F's, those 4 F's that we've been talking about, so that when you come to the studio, you've got something that's real for you, okay? I will see you back here the first Friday in October. Blessings to you. Have a fantastic rest of the day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye, everybody. Be well.